National Shooting Sports Foundation is like a blanket that covers our industry, and they really take care of all facets of what we do, including education. And we have with us Dan Streeter, who's producer of SHOT University Online. Dan,
Yes,
thanks for being here.
Hi, it's nice.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
Tell me, what is SHOT University Online? Who are you targeting that at?
Such a great question. So SHOT University Online is really a whole set of content designed to be able to help our retailers, our ranges, our manufacturers with everything from whether it's how to be able to set up the retail store better, how to be able to gain more members, how to be able to use Form 473, right? Everything kind of in between. Currently, as today, there's 25 hours of e-learning content that's available for members to be able to access. And so we're super excited about the opportunity to be able to provide that for our members.
So give me an idea of what sorts of subjects specifically that you have.
Wow. So it really is out to be able to answer the biggest questions that retailers, ranges, and manufacturers face. And so it's everything from compliance, right? How to be able to fill out the forms correctly, everything from the A&D book to multiple purchases, right? Everything kind of in between that we might have. And then in addition to that, it might be things such as how to be able to set up your store in a way that's actually appealing and in a different way than really what we have over the course of the last 150 years. And kind of everything in between that we might do, including like social media is a prime example. I know that many retailers and ranges and even manufacturers want to get into that social media arena, but they're really uncertain about how to do it. Well, we take you kind of step by step on how to be able to do that with really some of the foremost experts in the field. And so it's kind of a neat place for our folks to be able to go, to be able to gain as much information and knowledge as possible, and then they can implement those practices in their store.
Sure. It's interesting because it's an industry that has a lot of rules and regulations, and yet historically there hasn't been anyone that actually teaches you how to get into it.
That's exactly right. And I think that's where the NSSF is really on the forefront of that learning. And we're using really some of the best subject matter experts in the field. And we're talking about Hank Yasik and Doug Vanderwood and Michelle Sherman and Wally Nelson and on and on and on. I mean, these are people who have lived and breathed this industry. And so now we have those experts at our disposal, and we're creating e-learning that's really pretty vital for our folks to be able to grow and to be able to sustain their businesses.
So that does bring up the question, where do you find people to teach subjects? Do you say, I have this subject, I need somebody to teach it? Or do people say, I teach this or I know this subject?
What a wonderful question. It actually starts even before that, is we try to be able to figure out what exactly is it that our members need. And then from there, we figured out who are the people that are the best to be able to teach it, and what are the content that we have that's going to be able to match with that. And so really it is geared for the member, and specifically geared towards those three primary audiences, of course, the retailers, our ranges, and our manufacturers.
So it's a growing thing. How long have you been doing this now?
Wow. So in 1 year, we've produced 25 hours of content.
Really?
So it's pretty neat to be able to see that come to fruition. And the library just continues to grow.
Do you have a studio somewhere? Or how
actually, there's another great question. So the NSSF actually has their own studio located in Newtown, Connecticut. And so we have a studio there in-house. We bring in subject matter experts to be able to actually do the filming. And then those subject matter experts come out to Newtown. We do the whole piece because the NSSF has a phenomenal film production crew, as you well know, and so they actually help us to be able to build all of that content and put it all together.
So I want to learn something. How do I go about doing it? How do I find you?
Awesome. So if they go to nssf.org and simply find the SHOT Online University, SHOT University Online, and you can find that. And then, of course, as soon as you're a member, you can log right in.
SHOT University Online, Dan Streeter, the producer and the brainchild behind the program. Thank you very much. For SHOT Show TV, I'm David Lombardo.